clubhouse today.
The 0-2. Jeanette with a drive into right. 4 home runs. It's never been done in Reds history until now. 4 home runs in one single game.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been keep that roll going.
Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. Andrews ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, there's a
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Blackman going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that
a guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Michael Fulmer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, was really. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra coming into this one against.
And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And that's the second out. Here's Charlie Blackman now, currently 9th in the NL.
For a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Popped him up. Odor shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So next to the plate for Texas.
Looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of.
Desmond with a great slide. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Up next for the Rangers, Juric.
This is a fun player to watch today.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby.
Strikes now.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Nolan is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys both from the first pitch of every at-bat.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that brings in the power hitting short.
Could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Michael Fulmer, he's 1 for 3. Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
He can go a little bit if he was able to keep his hands back a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. In now the power hitting outfielder. No. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Gonzalez is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo. 2-1, here it is. Line drive, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. Now at the plate, Tony Walt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Hopped up. Abreu has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. Now the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Digging in the switch hitter. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 9.
So digging in now.
Power in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep...
Michael Fulmer. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the Rangers batting order turns up.
That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Standing in. No. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter.
Here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. Anyone would feel good about.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So it's in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out. I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? He locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. Next to hit will be the pitcher.
Right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in now.
We're down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away.
Number 32 to this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. He's set, and the pitch. Looped over toward first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-2 contest.
Best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
In the air down the line in left. Gallo sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. The 1-0 home. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Elvis Andrus and the 3-1. Shoots this one over to first. Desmond has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, right fielder.
In now the power hitting. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. The 1-1. This is in the air out to right. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 1-1 home. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Here, no balls and a strike. It was a fly. 1-2. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Settling in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is there, and that ends the inning. One left. Here's Joey Gallo. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side.
High and deep to left center field. Parra racing back to the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Gonzalez, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Box now, Michael Fulmer. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this has got to be
in the strike zone for the first strike.
Worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the... Striding into the box, Ronald Guzman is going to come on offensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 67, Ronald Guzman.
Juan Santos is also into the ball. Jose Trevino is also into the ball.
The 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on his horse, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he's safe. Take a look at the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with Gerardo Parra. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of. Striding in once again. The next 3-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Solo home run for Nomar Mazara.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone.
He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
So throw out there. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Delino DeShields will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
So Strat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in. One
on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
He pulls this one into right. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And now it's the Rangers. Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Out it. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that Delino DeShields will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left.
Down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Ground ball right side, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next it'll be the number 4 batter. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is DeShields. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Nomar Mazara. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another chance. Ronald. Now the 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Rodnador now to complete the cycle. Hit sharply toward the right side, and a little self-preservation. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Now batting, Ian takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here.
1. It was a walk in his last. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 18-3 tonight. The Texas Rangers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory.
To Kevin Pillar. And he got him, and there it is.
Garrett Cole.
Rendon deep to left.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-2. The Houston Astros picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the White Sox
2-0 on Pierce. The 2-0.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Colorado Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-1. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit